I am recording now.
Well,
For real this time.
Okay. All I've got to say to that is that I can't remember the last time I used talcum powder. Least of all for anything like that.
I
don't think it's good for you.
With
I think
babies.
it clogs you up. So what was that, Hamish?
I sort of associate it with babies, I suppose.
Yeah.
But you're right, it does. It clogs your pores, you know.
Yeah.
You've chosen a really odd time to start recording halfway through a discussion about talcum powder.
Yeah. But there you go.
Oh.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes. We have our first proto-citizen. No, we don't. We have our newest proto-citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, straight into it. But Katoa's gripping. He's phasing into the proto-molecule.
Yep.
He's becoming the proto-molecule. That and I like the voice and I like the aesthetics of him as well.
Well, it's two different actors as well, which is quite interesting.
Two different actors, one for the voice, one for the...
No, but the other one, I think in the next episode...
kid voice and proto-molecule voice.
Oh, sorry, it's the next episode you see him, but there is two... Yeah, there's two people doing the thing, and they use the other actor as a slightly more transformed version. Sorry, I've spoiled.
Well, that's.
I mean, you knew where it was going. Let's be honest.
I do like the bit where he's caught red-handed and he switches. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then he goes like, "We've got to take it apart to see how it works."
Yeah. So for anybody wondering, he's taken apart a person.
A person.
Oh my god!
Disassembled a person.
They did a good job at the gore.
Opie did like a disassembly video on YouTube, so other people know.
Here's how you take a human apart, and he sort of degloved the the bones.
I've got a question. I got a biology question.
Well, I was. On you go then. I'll remember.
Can I put the disassembled body up as a thing because it might be a bit gory? Do we need to do a content warning?
No.
Content warning, gore, because it is fucking gory.
It is a bit,
but it's. I mean,
it's only a screen a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's gory in the same way that an anatomical diagram is gory, really, though.
Yeah, it's not.
Well, yes, but I have a question, and I don't know if this is a stupid question that I should know. So this is Katoa.
Right, I've full screened it for the benefit of the audience.
Oh, excellent! It's right there in the middle. It's those eyes, right?
Yeah, the eyes are a bit.
Oh God, I didn't know it's the fucking eyes.
I did. I noticed the eyes. Yeah.
Do eyes actually look like that? Because they kind of look a bit like cartoon eyes.
No,
did you never dissect an eye at school?
I don't think I did.
We did.
What did you? I don't understand what you mean. What do eyes actually look like that?
We cut a cow.
Do eyes actually
eye open?
How do you mean? I mean, you know what an eye looks like. You can see.
Yeah. But do those look like eyes when they've been removed?
Oh, okay, I thought you meant. Yeah. Eyes have got like.
They got a stem.
There's a stem that goes to the nerves, and then there's the back part has got a sort of fleshy, muscly bits.
They just look like googly eyes a little bit, you know.
They do look a bit googly eye. Yeah.
That's kind of what eyes look like when you get them out of your head. Yes.
I guess so. It just. I mean, it looks very much like I don't know what's happening here, but I just just googly eyes there.
There was one time when we were kids when we were having a crab apple fight, which is just you take crab apples off the trees and throw them at each other.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and one of them hit me. One of them hit me dead in the eye, and like it felt like it pushed my eye back, and then I sort of felt my eye slide back forwards. It was very unsettling and disgusting.
That would be unsettling.
Yeah.
Well, someone threw a 2p at me once at school, and it hit me right there, and I had a scar right above my eye.
Oh, we had. So I think there was a trend in school of taking a 2p and wrapping it up in caps, like the old paper caps.
Oh yeah.
And then wrapping that up in sellotape, and then throwing it really hard, and it would explode, and the 2p would come flying out. But too many people were getting injured by flying 2ps, so that practice got banned.
Right.
It got banned. So it needed to be banned.
It's just no explosives in school. Thank you.
Right, okay. Spoilers. Health and safety gone mad.
It's because of woke, I tell you.
It's because of fucking woke. Yeah, you can't even explode a 2p anymore.
No.
What are kids supposed to do?
No.
All that's left is sex.
Well, that was allowed,
Teenage pregnancies out the fucking wazoo.
There was only one or two in my school.
Yeah,
Quite a big
only a
school.
couple in my school. Yeah.
So, okay.
I never got pregnant at school. Just I'll tell you that.
Not for want of trying.
Exactly. All those boys were. I don't know. I thought it was working, but the other thing I was going to say about this scene. You remember last episode you were saying that is Mao actually becoming more humanized?
Oh,
to
yeah,
us? And
yeah.
Drew and I were both like, oh no, just wait. It lasts one whole episode where he's like almost human, you know, and then he's like, oh, this is great, this is brilliant, this is what you should be doing, excellent. Let's
you're right.
You know.
He literally says, "You were right to go behind my back." Basically,
No, he says you were right to continue.
Yeah. It's like,
and then so we also discover, of course, that Katoa is communicating with all the other protomolecule that we know about.
Yeah.
So
which is so. Oh, Drew's come back.
yeah,
My Jitsi was going to shit, so I turned my VPN off. But that did not enjoy that.
Okay, I got to switch around again, right?
yeah, go on, bugger off and come back.
Fuck off, Chris.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't come back. We don't want him back, do we?
No.
That's so
We need to do
peaceful.
a- we need to do a spin-off thing where we just you and I watch the Expanse to start the rain from the beginning.
Okay.
Oh, he's back. Damn it. Yeah. So, so Mao's the protomolecule is communicating because I think he says at the other stations as well. I wasn't sure what the actual. Hang on, I'm going to see if I can find the transcript again.
Does he say something like distance and bandwidth irrelevant?
I think he does.
Oh,
So-
I know what he actually says because I don't have the words on it. It's all connected. The boy is talking to the rest of the protomolecule infestations.
Yes,
That's the actual
it,
words he says. Ah,
Yeah, because I thought
it does say some
like,
cool things though, like inherent to repurposing. Disassembly reveals useful pathways. Bandwidth and distance irrelevant. Limitations require input redundancy.
I don't
So it's
quite know
Katoa
what
that
that
says
means,
that.
but I'm guessing it
I
means
think-
like he's talking to all of the protomolecule bits.
Yeah.
What was the wording of the redundancy bit again?
Right. Katoa says bandwidth and distance irrelevant. Limitations require input redundancy.
Yeah, okay. So that implies that input for the protomolecule is being fed people and machinery and whatever it's fed. So I think that's just saying it's in several places doing several things, disassembling different things, and it needs all of that to work out the whole. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, because it might be the case that, say, on Eros and Venus, that
Well, I don't think
They
Eros
don't-
exists anymore, really.
it's
it's just a crater on Venus, isn't
the Venus situation, that they might not have the sort of the dexterity of a person, because presumably Miller's died, but we don't know for certain. So it might be the case that like they need or they're making use of a proto person in order to actually physically disassemble things and do physical learning in the environment.
Yeah. And distance and bandwidth are relevant. So basically, every bit of protomolecule everywhere is talking to itself and disassembling different things and learning about everything.
Also, the question that I suppose
So
I
the
think we
eyes
can
are just over your shoulder. It's quite
looking over my shoulder, is he?
literally.
So the it is like how far does this protomolecule communication go? Right now, presumably you can say, well, it could be in the solar system, but maybe from whence it came might be too much of a distance, right? Because presumably when it communicates,
it says distance and bandwidth are relevant. I think that implies any protomolecule anywhere is connected.
Yeah, I would say that's what it suggests. Yeah,
even outside of the solar system.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
quantum entanglement or whatever. That's the kind of.
So that that is interesting because it might be the case that the protomolecule then doesn't exist in many places, and it might be an entirely its own thing.
it's possible that it doesn't. I mean,
what do you mean its own thing? I don't understand what you mean.
Like
if as they sort of are surmising so far that it was sent by an alien intelligence to our solar system, like that alien intelligence could have died out like billions of years ago.
Right, and that makes it
because they found it under the ground on Phoebe. They found it underground.
It's less so much that it comes from an alien species far away, but is the alien species now. Like we
don't know. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, I think. That's
it's clear it's got some sort of intelligence, but not necessarily any guidance.
Yes.
I think the fact that we're seeing children interact with it is quite interesting, actually. Because there seems to be a bit of a naivety about it. I mean, when we first saw it, it was just tentacles reaching out, and now it's interacting with more humans. It seems to be communicating more directly, if you know what I'm saying, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, maybe children are more of a blank slate, closer to a blank slate than
that's what I mean.
Adults,
something like that. Yeah.
Well, I think I think what Hamish was saying, and I agree, is like it's the proto molecule in its infancy, so it's talking to other infants, like that kind of. That kind of makes sense.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, I'm pretty damn keen to find out what that turns into. Or what he turns into. Sorry, I shouldn't be.
That's all right. You're just being just the same as Strickland, really.
Well, no, as
discussed, that's fine.
Like it doesn't seem to have gender. The proto monsters don't seem to be particularly gendered.
Actually, you know the Deus Ex Invisible War. I always think that it was interesting that the Omar faction were never gendered.
I like them; they're my favourites.
I think they're my favourite too, to be honest. But they or it's almost like their gender was like trader and mercenary. The two genders of the Omar or something. But it's like
which actually. Sorry, go on.
Well, since they don't reproduce sexually, they just like what you call it. They just sort of cannibalize other existing life forms. They don't really need the premise for their gender is irrelevant. So they might as well just have one gender. It makes it easy for everyone, really. If there's just one gender, really,
it
saves
reminds me of the book. There's a book called "This Is How You Lose the Time War," and it's a sci-fi epistolary romance book, and it's got a similar sort of take on gender. I think gender's very unimportant in that book. It's a very good sci-fi book. I would recommend it.
Oh, but of course, with the Omar as well, is that romance doesn't so much exist. You know, neither sex nor romance seem to exist in the world of the Omar.
I need to replay it. I don't remember a ton, but yeah.
I mean, they don't express an emotion in the entire game. Like it's
yeah.
There
are a lot of cultures where publicly you don't show any emotion.
So I was just checking, but this is the one I'm supposed to be playing next. So thanks for all the spoilers.
But for a game that was in 2005 or whenever it came out, I thought that was quite. That was quite.
It was woke.
quite woke, yeah. But then, I mean, no one would say the Omar are woke. They're quite. I don't know. Like, they're not very sensitive, really. No,
I mean they're what they seem to be is like borderline, like human robots, kind of.
Yes, yeah, the next stage of human.
Yeah, but in a particular direction.
But in a very particular direction.
Yeah, but they also have the feel of sort of nomadic desert people as well, which is cool.
Yeah, or nomadic everywhere people. Like, I mean,
I think they specifically have a sort of deserty feel. I know, like, nomadic. I mean, they are just nomadic, aren't they? But like, they have a sort of deserty.
Well, that's because you see them in Cairo, like probably the most.
Yeah, possibly, yeah, that might be.
But they're in Seattle, they're everywhere. That's kind of their thing. Because the big problem that they're solving is fundamentally climate change, or the impacts of war and how that damages the environmental. Sabotage.
But they're adapting to it rather than fixing it, right?
Yes, yeah. That's their because they sort of believe that like there's no fixing it is futile because all it takes is a few nukes and then you're fucked, really. So they're just like survival.
Yeah. 2001 again, but it does relate to the Expanse, I think.
But I always feel that game gets overlooked, but it has some really interesting bits and pieces to it that
It was
that you don't
disdained
see.
when it came out because of the consolification, but the consolification seems very tame now. It's actually a very good, and it's got nice level design and stuff. Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah, great level design, great atmosphere. The voice acting's not great, but then when has it ever been great in a Deus Ex game, right?
yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, and also they had interesting like conversations about power and even class.
I think it's a bit more. The politics and philosophy in it is a bit more grown up than it is in Deus Ex. In Deus Ex, it's very sort of naive, really.
Yeah. Well, very much. It feels very much of its time.
Yeah.
So yeah, like through a very liberal lens.
Well, a sort of American libertarian.
American libertarian lens. Yeah.
Feels very Matrix. Anyway, let's stop with Deus Ex because we will talk about Deus Ex for a million years.
Absolutely. But yeah, no, I'm interested. I see. I did not think that this Katoa, like that Mao was going to just be like, okay, let's all pack up, let's go home, no more, and then because that would just be a waste of the plot line, then, really, wouldn't it? Because I'm assuming that Mao probably has his finger in a whole bunch of pies that we don't see, partially because what's the point? Like, you know.
Yeah. Well, he does say infestations.
Yeah.
And I mean, okay, we do know about 2, but there might be others.
Oh, definitely others. If you can.
Well, I mean, we know there must be some on IO as well.
Oh yeah. So this isn't IO. This is.
Oh no, this is IO, isn't it? Sorry. I'm mixing up two protomolecule strands, as it were. I'm thinking about. I counted IO twice because I was thinking about from other people I was thinking about from like the Rocinante's point of view, and then I was thinking about that point of view and that point, and I counted IO twice. Sorry.
So, but the Rocinante, the penis contorta, is sort of heading towards IO now, really, isn't it?
Yep, that's where they're headed.
So,
well, do we want to discuss what the main one of the big themes of this episode, and the title of the episode, of course, is the title of the episode is Reload. And so we start off. Well, but actually, do you want to talk? Let's talk about the Rossi first. Or do you want to start at the start of the episode? Because you've started at literally the end here. So with this,
let's jump right back to the beginning and talk about the Naboo coming back.
Naboo! I knew you'd be happy about the Naboo.
Naboo, yeah. Of course, they used lots of drones again. I
love that drummer goes, "Let's get them turned."
Yeah. Her way of speaking all the way through, that's excellent.
Yeah.
I'm just going to hang on. I love cut Terrash for 1,000 meter. Match vector. Ready the drone. Launch the drones. Let's get him turned. Yeah.
Let's get him turned. I love that.
Yeah, and also I do notice that the Belter ships don't have the same level of lighting as the military ships.
Well, that's not necessary.
Inside they're like darker.
They're a bit darker. They're a bit more like.
Yeah.
The Belter way of life is more conserving resources, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also, they're probably not used to, they
literally so much further from the sun, and
they're used to living in the dark. Yeah.
And also, they're not as flashy. They're just
I do like the utilitarian
much more functional.
sort of
utilitarian, that's a good word.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and it's nice that they give so the Belter ships have an interior theme, so that you sort of the ships look different from the inside for the most part.
Yeah. I think the production design on this show, just the aesthetic design, is really nice because without being told what kind of ship you're on, you kind of know what kind of ship you're on.
Yeah. At least what side it's on. Or whether or not it's a military ship or
you get a lot of that. Yeah, I mean, the Agatha King was really brightly lit and
really bright.
Yeah.
all spacious and stuff.
I am keen to. I reckon that. So I reckon that the protomolecule is going to come out. Is going to be sort of, maybe this might be for the end of the series, but I reckon there are going to be three distinct facets of the protomolecule. There's going to be the terraforming facet in Venus. There's going to be the human, like transhumanist variant in Katoa, and there's going to be the whatever the Nauvoo is, and I think the Nauvoo might start being protomoleculed. Whether or not that's like travel.
Why do you think the Nauvoo?
Yeah, why do you think the Nauvoo is going to get involved with protomolecule?
Well,
because remember it missed Eros. It didn't actually pick up any protomolecule.
It didn't pick but like Fred Johnson's got the protomolecule.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah.
And the
and you think Fred's going to try and mix it with the ship?
Sort of, yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
I kind of like with the protomolecule in the hand of a biologist, Strickland, we see biological. So in the hand of an engineer, we see.
I'm liking the way you're thinking. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, this is excellent poker facing if it is indeed poker facing, because I don't think I'm right based
I've said
entirely
before
on your
this
reaction.
is just how I look.
Well, I will say, like when I am poker facing, I like to sort of alternate between disagreeing and agreeing.
Yeah.
Just so you won't know based on that.
Yeah. Well, you've thrown me for a loop before, so. But yeah, it's sort of like because like Fred Johnson is sort of engineer minded, and as is Tycho in general. Like it's just an engineering.
Yeah,
station.
I mean it's engineering miracles on a regular basis, isn't it? Because they're the ones that spun up Ceres. They're the ones that built the Nauvoo. You know.
Yeah. So and also there is a little bit of like, if you think of like the what's the thing on the Sistine the thing on Sistine Chapel's ceiling, with the
Creation
hand
of Adam.
God. That's the one, yeah. There's a little bit of that with the Nauvoo in that sort of that religious.
I love the bit. So when they land on the Nauvoo, they cut the way in, and Kamina comes in all cool action hero style on the thingy, and then she looks around because they've got mural. Basically, they seem to be in like an altar room kind of place. And they've got murals of like sort of life on planet Earth with like deer and stuff. And Kamina just looks at those pictures with like such fucking disdain.
Yeah,
like they're out here in space and they still need to see this. Like her expression is beautiful in that moment.
Do you know? It gives me a little bit of like Wallace and Gromit. The when they break in, it gives me a little bit of like in Wallace and Gromit, the Grand Day Out, where he sort of fits out his spaceship with just like an armchair and the wallpaper. And all that kind of thing.
I've never seen Wallace and
Gromit. You've never seen Wallace and Gromit?
Well, I've seen enough clips to know that I do not want to see Wallace and Gromit ever.
Oh, so good!
It's offensive to every single one of my sensibilities.
Oh wow! I thought it's that sort of end of animation where I can just about put up with it. I thought some of it was all right,
It's painfully British.
Yes, but in an amusingly fun, like in a
No, self-aware. Yeah, no, it's not my cup. I'm not shitting on it. Just very much not.
You can't shit on it. Comments. Send the abuse.
Send the abuse to Drew. No, don't send it there because we all get that. You send it there.
Yeah, he's on the Fediverse.
Find
on
him.
the YouTube comments.
Actually, that's something we should have in the link as well, as how to communicate with us individually. But it's no.
I did think about whether or not I should have a background slide that would have all my.
Like of Wallace and Gromit. No, you just point to that email and just like say, just start it with "Dear Drew," and there you go.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, because I want to see the abuse.
Yeah,
I want to see you get your comeuppance.
And I want people defending my position. Wallace and Gromit, absolute sack of shit. Put your plasticine away. Come on.
It's.
I forgot where we were going before. Oh yeah, drummer. Drummer's definitely doing it for me throughout that entire sequence. It's like dun dun dun. She has, as you say, action hero.
She's very cool.
She's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to. Yeah, but also like so as it's going from like all right, I might offend some people by saying this, but like a pseudo cathedral of faux religion into a new generation of the unknown to start.
Hang on, why faux religion?
Because it's not real, right? Like,
I mean, they believe in their religion. It's real,
they believe in their religion. Doesn't make it real.
All cults believe in the cult.
It's as
or
real
else
as
they
any
wouldn't
religion.
exist.
No. The proto-molecule is the true hand of God, right? Like it is something that has come from somewhere we don't know and has touched lives in
The same as Jesus.
Yes, exactly. The same as Jesus, except Jesus didn't exist. So, or so.
You only saying Jesus didn't exist because you haven't seen a TV show about Jesus. You've just seen a TV show about the proto molecule.
I'm like President Man. I just believe in whatever's the last thing I want.
I mean, I don't think there can be such a thing as a faux religion, because if you're saying that what they believe in is inherently untrue, then that's just religion.
Yeah.
What about Satanism? That's kind of a faux religion, isn't it?
Well, every cult or superstition is believed by the people involved.
Hang on. I think we've offended God and he's visiting Hamish.
I know, it's like,
Satanism is more of a parody of a religion, right? Or
I think it is. I think for some people it is, and some people are genuinely spiritually Satanistic.
Yeah, I mean, cults and superstitions are just always exist. It's built into the human brain as a coping mechanism.
We're inherently religious.
I mean, look at things like Trump. You know, that's people don't care about reality, about the truth, about what horrific. I mean, he's a known rapist. He's a crook.
Oh, name a president who wasn't though.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying. What I'm saying is that all the things they know about him, they still. It's
not Bush, is it? No, Bush.
Probably Bush. Yeah, probably Bush. Senior. I think I don't know of any particular allegations about Bush Jr., but I can't imagine that he wasn't.
I don't know. He seems to maybe I'm wrong. I think Bush Senior was a groper.
Well, they're both kind of rapists because they
raped the world.
They were in Skull and Bones at Yale, and part of their indoctrination into induction into Skull and Bones is to wank off into the remains of the Native American leader Geronimo, whose bones they stole. That's the bones part of the Skull and Bones. That's
How
real.
True
that's
is
not.
that?
No, that's real. That's not conspiracy stuff. That is absolutely real. It's like, the pig fucking at Eton. It's like that, but with the bones of Geronimo or the skull of Geronimo.
God, aristocracy are weird, man, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
That's how do you even complete?
That's what I want, especially with all the other people standing around you as part of I don't think I could finish.
I don't think I could get started. To be honest, with loads of fucking weirdos hanging around.
It would just be like trying to get rope to stand up. It's just like, oh shit! Speaking of things,
all the dust
right?
Floating around.
We've got to address
on the topic of stuff.
On the topic of stuff,
that narrow topic that we're on, stuff.
We've made a mistake in a previous episode, and I want to address it.
Oh, go on.
Laying pipe, right? Now, laying pipe.
Yeah.
I've worked out where we went wrong.
Yeah.
So, laying pipe. I don't know what laying cable is, by the way. But laying pipe is having sex. Laying a brick is taking a dump.
I don't. But
then
I do think laying cable is also. I don't think it's a UK one, but I think in America it is.
Sorry, I've got dust floating around now, and it's all driving me crazy.
It looks like I've put the graphics. It looks like I've put the graphics settings on Hamish up to max.
You don't want to do that. You don't want high def Hamish.
We've got ray tracing in on all kinds of shit.
Okay, yeah. Laying cable is a particularly long and thin poo.
Chris, I'm sorry. Why are we discussing this again? Just because you wanted to make a correction, you say?
Oh no, yeah, correction. It's come on. You know how factually.
I thought we'd got this right. I thought you'd sorted this.
That goes in the errata section at the end.
Brick, right? Laying a brick.
Laying a brick, yeah.
Shit in a brick.
Okay.
I heard that.
Or shit in a brick, a brick.
May I say that for the past few days, I've been having, those really good shits where you just shit, it disappears completely under the water. You wipe your ass, there's nothing there, just like the really
ghost
clean ones. Yeah,
They call that ghost shit.
Like
Yeah.
ghosty.
Been great.
Mm.
Ghost.
A ghost.
Ghosty, that's Scottish.
I don't want to be too evangelist about this, but ever since I went vegan, it's just been like
Because I would think it would be the other way. Because if I eat a slice of apple pie for the next 3 days, I do about 5 times as much shit as I usually do in a week per day. Like I just shit constantly.
That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. You shouldn't hold it in. Like you got it flies through because vegans and vegetarians typically have higher fiber because we eat more vegetables.
Yeah.
So it's just because apparently one of the big widespread health things that we can do better is getting a lot of people don't get enough fiber.
I eat a shit ton of wholemeal bread.
Well, good job. I mean, is there plenty of fiber in wholemeal? I mean, I think so, right? That's the
also carbs, though, isn't it? So
carbs is carbs, but let's be honest, carbs are kind of delicious, right?
Well, it's the only food that tastes nice, as far as I can remember. Well, apart from bacon as well, I suppose. Bacon and carbs, which is why I eat bacon and bread. Cheese.
Yeah.
Anyway,
before I know we're not on the Ross and Amphi at the moment, but there's a really nice bit in this episode. I love it. A really nice bit of narrative symmetry or asymmetry or some. There's a narrative completion going on because at the beginning, Bobby and Avasarala are talking to each other, and Bobby basically says to Avasarala, "I solve problems with guns. I don't solve problems by talking to people." And then, of course, later in the show, she solves problems by talking to people very adeptly.
Yes.
So that's a nice little thing that Bobby goes through. I enjoy that very much.
Yeah. And she's quite confident with it all as well.
Oh, she's very good.
Well, it's the thing about people who are highly trained in combat is they've no need to worry about anything. If there was a martial arts thing where they said, you can always be courteous to weaker men or something like that, because you know you're safe. If you're dead. Oh, I didn't do the top bit.
There's another nice Bobby bit where she's eating the red kibble that Naomi makes, and she literally just puts it in her mouth, and her face goes and then they cut.
They cut.
It made me laugh out loud.
Perfect,
that cut, fucking great.
Does she like it or not like it? Because she keeps going to get belter food.
Her face is like, what the fuck have I just put in my mouth?
Well, it's so belter food, I'm guessing, is perhaps because on the belt you might not have as many access to as much ingredients. They probably focus a lot on spices to keep things.
That's kind of what she suggests and what she says. Yeah. It's kind of spicy.
It looked good. It looked and sounded
kibble.
I would take the red kibble over the fucking dry lasagna.
I'd eat both, but given the choice, I think I'd go for the kibble. Yeah,
because the dry lasagna just looks like it's like a fucking microwave dinner.
I mean, bit of bread and butter on a sandwich, great.
Bread and butter on a sandwich?
No. Take bread and butter lasagna sandwich.
Yeah.
I've never done that in my life. But I'll tell you what. No,
in Scotland we put everything on sandwich. We'll have a Scotch pie we'll have a Scotch pie piece, which is two bits of bread.
Piece, my nan used to call sandwiches pieces.
Yeah.
We get to where it should be like, "You hungry? Do you want a piece of cheese?" Meaning a cheese sandwich.
Piece on cheese.
Yeah.
That's amazing that you just put everything on a piece of bread.
Yeah. But my family too. Yeah, if you can make a sandwich out of it, yeah.
I mean, I like sandwiches.
There's not much you can't make a sandwich out of.
In America, despite American, because they have delis and stuff where they can get amazing sandwiches, but none of the Americans I know eat sandwiches. Sandwiches is my default. If you're hungry, your default.
Yeah, you have a bit of bread with something.
Yeah.
Or toast something.
Apart from they do peanut butter and fucking jam. Just
that's a weird combination. Yeah.
Disgusting.
That's
peanut butter and jam.
They even turn sandwiches into a fucking pudding.
Yeah.
Pudding for breakfast, turn sandwiches into fucking pudding. Just absolutely. Just what are you doing, America?
I don't think that's the worst thing that's happening in America at the moment, really.
It's borderline. It's up there with the genocide.
Okay.
I'm not one for sweet sandwiches. I
No.
do, however, think that Avasarala looks kind of very hot in
Oh god, in the white,
the jumpsuit,
yeah, the jumpsuit. But that's an interesting little conversation they have as well. Is how can you wear that thing? And she says, "Well, it's the skin of my enemy," which is quite a creepy but interesting way to do it.
Said, well,
and this is the skin of my ex because she's still wearing her uniform. Yeah.
It's like I was half expecting to say, yeah, but have you seen how good my boobs look in this? Like, it's like,
yeah, she does look nice in it. Yeah, are you going to put that up as a background? I thought you were going to put it as background. I
saw
your hands moving, and I assumed it was that, and not. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt that you weren't.
I wasn't having a wank.
No.
Just want to be clear on that one.
Oh, okay.
I promise. Appropriate.
Need to crack Geronimo's skull out for that.
Hang on. You have
Is
to get
this
the
right?
way. You're in the way again. Oh god, is that early in the show that the titles are still going up? Yeah.
Yeah, right at the start.
Yeah. Just after the drummer bit, yeah.
I mean, it's hard to see anything else when Bobby's in the frame, though. Absolutely amazing woman.
Yeah. I'm liking Bobby more and more as it goes on.
Yeah. She's a great character, and as Drew's pointed out before, and it's a mistake that I make in my nomenclature of as well as to say that the characters change, but the characters haven't changed. Drew's right; the characters don't change; their situations change, and then the character reacts to that situation, comes out. That's why there's so many good fucking actors in this. Is that they obviously get that and they do it well.
And also Bobby's actor, especially with Avasarala, she's good at just communicate, like with the cucumber sandwiches. She's communicating a lot in just a glance.
Yeah,
just an expression.
Oh yeah.
Like the bit where Avasarala's talking to the Martian dude, and she's saying, this is going to be tedious, and Bobby just looks at her and goes, "Come on,
let's get cut to the chase here." Yeah, he is a bit sort of starstruck, that kid. But I love it. He says, "What the hell kind of ship is this?" You've got belters, Martians, and humans on a Martian what are they?
Hang on a minute,
a stolen
Earthers, not
ship.
humans.
Humans? Did I say humans? Sorry.
Who's a fucking racist now?
Belters, Martians, and Earthers. Well, you inners are all the same. It's got Belters, Martians, and Earthers on a stolen, as far as they're concerned, Martian ship. They've discovered they've got a Martian marine on there as well. And now they've got the deputy general secretary, deputy undersecretary of Earth. Third in command of Earth is on there as well. It's like, what the fuck is going on here?
I do love it in that conversation where she says, "We've got to do it out here, away from all the politicians." And he looks at her like, and she goes, "Yeah, no, I get the irony."
Yeah,
it's
like that previous. Was it the previous? No, is it this episode where? I don't want to jump ahead. Oh fuck!
Say it word by word, and I'll cut you off.
Yeah, cut me off if I forgot. It's where he's talking to his senior officers. Right. Okay.
Okay. Is that in the next episode?
That bit's fucking great.
It is funny as fuck, though.
Yeah.
And it's a guy from Battlestar Galactica that's in that scene.
Who?
He was the second Cylon they ever discovered.
The chief?
No. He's.
I know you.
He's
mean.
the guy from the
kind of blonde dude on the.
No, the other one. The first.
The reporter.
The reporter guy. Yeah, the guy who's like the historian of the Galactica tour thing. Yeah. He plays the second officer on that ship.
I did not notice that.
Yeah. But it's his line that made me laugh. That's all it was. I was going to say it's not so much anything else about the scene except his line.
I know the line.
But yeah, it does give away more if I say everything in between to get to the line. So you're right to stop me.
Anyway,
also,
of course, because this episode, I keep getting mixed up. But then the fact that Chris has actually shown us the final freaking scene of the episode should have given me a clue that that's where we stopped. Yeah.
I mean, I am of the belief you open the show with the banger.
Yeah.
Well, an exploded body, and fair enough.
Yeah. That's Skull and Bones level of banger there.
Like a 2p wrapped in caps.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Also,
Ooh,
oh my God, finger guns
God is very
with
much
actual
with us.
lasers.
God is in this call right now.
It's because we called out the Mormons.
This podcast is now officially blessed by God.
Yep, officially blessed by God.
Sorry, was that still valid for all gods, or was that just a Catholic one?
I mean, we can use it to mean all gods. That's fine.
Yeah,
You know,
fair
if you want to, you want a crescent, have a bit of that star.
Or you could do the Gen Z
squiggly thing for Hinduism.
the Gen Z religious symbol.
Is that it?
That's it.
I
Yeah.
got it right. Yeah, because I know that I can't cross my fingers anymore without.
Because I saw a little meme on Mastodon about this. It was like, that's the Gen Z one. That's the millennial one.
This is the Gen X one.
Oh, the Gen X one was the finger.
Okay.
Yeah. And what's the Gen? Oh no, that's Gen Alpha.
Well, that's a British one.
Gen Alpha. See, that's the Gen Alpha. What was the Gen Z then? No, it wasn't that. That was the millennial one. Was it? I don't know. And then it's another heart-based one. So that's and then
say,
oh my God,
can you see?
Yeah, it's time for the anthem. One thing I do want to note: Holden really good at fighting. He was good at fighting in this scene.
Yeah, it was good.
Yep. Yep.
It's the way the guy goes to shoot him, and he sort of tenses like, "Oh shit, I'm going to get shot." Doesn't, and he just immediately goes up, smacks the weapon down, and throat things him, and he's like, and he just goes right into it. It's really good. And then he gets his face bashed in as well by the guy, so that's quite. Talking about gore, there's a bit of gore in that fight. With Holden getting his face panned in by the guy's head.
But I suppose that it makes a lot of sense. The 3 that they rescued, it was 3, right?
3, well, 4, but 1 didn't make it.
Yeah. They a bit like Shed, really.
No, there was 5 then.
Well, Alex, Naomi,
Amos, Holden, Shed.
And then Shed. Oh yeah.
I mean,
Shed's dead, baby.
4.9 after a certain.
Oh right, yeah.
Anyway, he rescues those 3 kids. Yeah, the 3 Martian kids.
And it makes sense that like Holden would quite like easily dispatch or like take him down because he's a lot like they're quite young and inexperienced, right? They're obviously
But I'd say that the 3 of them, that kid looked like the toughest one.
He did, yeah.
I love it when so after they get talked down by the later on, I love the way that Amos comes in and goes, "Oh, did I miss it all?"
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, but like, let's
and
be
also
honest,
they kick the shit out of Alex.
I've just said this about the Americans, Hamish, but I love shows where it's a dramatic show, stakes matter and stuff, but they do humor in a way that doesn't undercut the drama, like the opposite of Marvel, basically.
Yeah, it's not kind of like looking at the camera going, "Ha ha ha, we've made it funny."
Yeah,
it's not.
The humor in Marvel. The humor in Marvel just undercuts all the drama. Like it makes it meaningless. But in this, it feels like.
Well, it feels like what the character. Yeah, it's what somebody would say at the time. So it fits in. Yeah,
being quippy
It's not quips and stuff. It's like genuine reaction.
Well, Wes Chatham gets the credit for this one, I think, because the way he says, he goes, "Shit, did I miss it?" Because it's like he knew,
and he just drops the other kid on the unconscious kid. Shit, did I miss it? And he drops the kid.
And it's genuine disappointment, not like. He's just genuinely disappointed that he's.
It's like the one time that his skills come to the fore, and he's like, "Oh, no, I wasn't needed this time." I think he's probably going to fight. I think he's maybe feeling a bit of that with Bobby. That Bobby's kind of like stealing a bit of his thunder, Although she doesn't actually fight anybody, but
I don't know about that because Amos doesn't like violence, right?
No, I think he enjoys fighting, just as in the same way that somebody who's gifted at a sport enjoys the sport because it's just it's what you're good
What
at.
he's good
But
at,
like, but if Amos was there, one of them would have at least one of them would have died.
Well, that's
I don't know
what
in that
that's what
situation.
Holden
I'm not
says.
sure.
He says you've got until my engineer comes back. And Naomi says, yeah, he's not kidding. Yeah, it's like because he would just come up and just shoot her, and he would have just come in and shoot her in the head. He would have done it.
Yeah.
And Holden didn't and tried to talk them down, but he wouldn't have been upset if Amos had rescued them either.
And also, this is yet another example of when the Rocinante Penis Contortia crew, or Contorta rather, go out of their way to save some people, and then that end up kicking, like just, like turning around on them.
Yeah,
I like though as well on that note that later on Naomi and Holden are sort of talking, and it's like you can't help yourself, can you? And he's like,
can't help yourself.
It's his nature. I mean, it's his nature, but we do see that he went off on that whatever you want to call it a few episodes ago. But he is back to being himself, and he
is, but he's still got that. He's got that same. In the bit where the two OPA leaders, Fred Johnson and
Anderson
Dawes,
yeah, having that meeting, and it's a public meeting, and then Holden has to fucking stick his oar in.
Yeah,
you see a bit of that in this because Bobby's talking them down. Bobby's like trying to cool it all down, and then every now and then Holden's saying something that like raises the heat up
it's
a
like
bit again. Like
the fact that I've not shot you in the fucking head should point out that we don't want to kill you.
Yeah,
because I mean he's got a shot and.
Yeah,
Alex is kind of like.
Well, Alex is,
and it's if he hits Alex,
he's expendable. Yeah,
they really kick the shit out of Alex, don't they? All three of them pile in on him.
I get the feeling at this point that the writers don't like Alex.
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah,
there's that line about like all that's been hurt so far is
Alex's pride, and we can forgive that.
Yeah.
We can go
who gives a shit about that
or whatever. Yeah. There is a bit of that.
I mean, sort of like I don't know if the Me Too stuff is kind of like
I don't know when it first came out for them, but I know that the official stuff was series 4. It was all
and then of course Bobby talking about his gut.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Like let's wedge more in that gut sort of sailor.
Yeah, it's and also like him and his wife giving like in the last episode.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't get over how pretty she is. Like, don't leave fucking Mars if she's your wife. Like,
take her on your spaceship.
At least, yeah. Like,
leave the sun. He was annoying.
Yeah, he was better.
Did we see the sun? I don't know the sun.
He called after the wife. It's kind of like it. Sorry.
Ah, right, yeah.
With a little space, with a little spacesuit on, and he's outside.
He's in Candy Mountain or whatever.
Yeah, he's in the same place.
Yeah. What's it called? Mount Cand is in Morrowind.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Right. Candy Barons, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Candy Crevice.
Goodness me. Hey baby, it's my birthday. We're going to get to you, Candy Crevice.
Oh my gosh.
I had to think of something to say, or else they were dead air for a few seconds. We can't have that on a show like this.
Cannot be having that.
No, this is
three of us here. We can't not be talking at once.
I mean, also you had to say it because it was in the script.
Yeah, but that's true. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yes, that too.
Good. Don't forget to edit that bit out, by the way.
No, this is in the script as well. You're fine.
Oh, okay, good.
Including what you said about editing it out. So.
Yes, of course. Right. So I'm assuming they take the bullets from the ship that they fix up.
Yeah.
And because that's the reason they're salvaging. Also, like I don't want to sound callous, but like I'm totally on Amos's side when it's like, strip.
Oh, they're dead. They're fucking dead. Who gives a shit?
No, if they gave a shit, they'd be salvaging themselves.
Yeah. No, yeah. When the Martians come in, it's not like they're going to go, "Oh, these bullets are sacred now, so we're not going to use those."
Yeah, they would have done it as well. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and it's one of the reasons why I kind of like, not to be too morbid, is just like sling me over the overboard of a ship or something, just to get rid of like when I die.
Oh yeah,
Not when I'm alive, just to be clear. Just like
just put me in the bin.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we've lost Drew. Oh no, I've lost you, both of you.
Me.
Oh no, we're
Hamish-
both back.
Hamish
We're
is-
both back. Hang on, that was
Oh,
weird.
there you go.
Oh.
Yeah. You look like you're about to sneeze.
Everybody's green again. Right, we're all green
All
across the board.
systems go.
All systems go. Yeah.
All right, let's get them turned.
Oh,
Yeah, like I honestly, like whatever, like I always kind of feel like funeral stuff is a bit of a racket.
there's a bit too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, not to be too sad about it. I've been to quite a lot of funerals in my life, and I
cry at funerals, even if somebody I don't know that well. I just fucking.
Oh really? I get really bored. I think funerals are shite.
I get bored at funerals. I cry at weddings, even weddings on TV. Even weddings on TV of shows I hate. I will cry at.
No, I cry at funerals because it's no matter what bullshit the people are saying at the time, it's gone. They're gone. They're dead. It's painful.
Although you never want to go to a Catholic wedding or a Catholic funeral. Yeah,
Catholic funerals are
last for fucking hours.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of like one of the reasons I miss my gran is because she was always aggressively atheist at funerals, and having someone who's like that of that age but also aggressively atheist, two priests and vicars and shit too. Like it's like you know, and like it comes from like when her husband, my grandfather, died, but like. Her funeral, they had a humanist speaker who basically just gave an extended obituary about her life. And that, so there was no bullshit in there about, you go to God and da-da-da. It's all about like, and I really, that was particularly meaningful to me because she was my grandmother. So I only ever knew her as a grandmother, but she had a whole life before that. Like, and you know, like how she like, she wore like her hair short, even though that was not the style at the time, and she was like, cool. You know, fuck you to the world and all that kind of stuff. Cool. And I thought that was the only, and it was only about 20 minutes. Like we're not talking about a long.
Oh, that's it as well. Yeah, don't waste people's time with that kind of. But I think I definitely the most religious of us here, the most theistic leaning and all that. But yeah, no, I agree. Like to me, a dead body is just an empty, it's useless meat. It's nothing. It's literally nothing. The person has left. Yeah.
Elvis has left the building.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just got to look at the red kibble.
Yeah,
it looks nice.
There is some close-ups of it. It looks all right. Yeah.
It looks a bit like corn with
spices.
It's got Bachelor Chow vibes, right?
Definitely has, yeah. But then isn't that the Belter way anyway? In Bachelor Chow.
Well, yeah, kind of. Like actually, I disagree.
Oh no, that's different. That's not what.
But it is. It's one texture. I think it's just some stuff mixed together.
It's like an omelette.
It looks good.
That's a different. Yeah, that's a different view than I remembered of it. Yeah.
There are several. You do get to see it several times in the show.
Yeah. That's like a jumble or like an omelette kind of thing, or a stir fry of sorts with a bit of sauce.
Stir fry. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah.
Or a hash.
Like it's just a jumble of vegetables, maybe with some spice in it. No, definitely better than Alex's. And I like the lasagna. I'm not anti-lasagna. I just want to point out.
Love a lasagna. Yeah.
Love a lasagna, but the one that Alex did just. You know,
well, lasagna is good when it's sloppy, and that looks the opposite of sloppy.
Yeah, exactly.
Much like sex.
Yes, but no, I like my sex pristinely dry. Thank you very much.
dry and crunchy.
Dry. Oh, fucking hell! Oh,
that's how he gets things broken. You see.
I feel that this is actually racism against the Belters now. They're all like, Belter food. They all call it Belter food. And it's like
it is Belter cuisine.
It is.
They're not wrong.
But
I think it's the way. It's exactly the reaction of my granddad to anything that wasn't just like unseasoned, like literally the garlic bread, garlic bread, like literally bread. anything Indian, anything with any spice or even herb in it, just like it's like foreign muck.
Foreign muck. That's an old man phrase. Foreign muck. Garlic's great.
Garlic and onions.
I had loads of garlic. I must have been stinking of garlic yesterday because I had another of those part baked loaves. So I had mozzarella. So I did that with garlic and mozzarella, and it was just like
Good shit.
three cloves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but overcooked garlic, awful.
What do you mean overcooked?
You don't like it a bit roasted?
Garlic. I was working in when it's been cooked in the oil and it's just been overcooked. It starts to smell like awful and metallic. I was working in a house.
I thought carry on.
Doing the windows, and they'd overcooked some garlic, and it just fucking clings as well. It just lingers. It's like...
I don't know I don't know if I've ever smelled overcooked garlic. Then
you need to overcook some garlic and
no,
smell
you don't.
it.
Don't waste the garlic.
Burnt garlic.
Don't waste it. No, do you not like roasted garlic on top of something?
No, that's fine. Because that's not overcooked. It has a distinct smell when it's overcooked.
I know what you're saying about the metallic thing. Yeah.
I don't think
that applies to most alliums that when they've got too much. Although caramelized onions are nice.
Yes,
but generally.
That's not overcooking.
Probably burnt onions will probably be bad, but caramelized it's with a liquid in there and stuff, isn't it? You keep them wet.
I mean, I tend to like things just on the crispy and done side.
on the which side?
Crispy and done side.
Same. Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. I don't mind a bit of raw onion, but like I like people to commit to cooking their onions properly.
I actually like when we used to go to things back in like the 70s and 80s. You had like a hot dog stand often, and it was boiled onions on the hot dogs.
Yeah.
I actually like that a lot as well.
Yeah.
Whereas when we got that in our food, like in a stew or something, it was horrible because it was just all sort of it'd been in there forever. Where somehow on the hot dogs it works.
I suspect my guess is that the reason they're boiled is because you can keep them warmer for longer.
That's it. Yeah, you just keep them in there. Yeah.
Same thing with the hot dogs themselves. They often boil the hot dogs. A lot of hot dog fans I see now, they just like fry them on the hot plate,
or they've got those little roller.
Things.
Keeps them turning.
We had hot dogs at our shop when I worked in a Shell petrol station. You had like a warm, the warm thing with like a plastic lid with just keeps the hot dogs warm like 24 hours. Like I was like, that's food poisoning. That is. But I tried one day. It tasted awful, but didn't get food poisoning. So
there was a pub I worked in when I was a student. Where they used to have this thing called, what was it called? A Buccaneer, I think it was called. It's a weird name for it. And what it was, you'd get like a little baguette type thing. You'd cut one end off it, and then it goes right into a spike, and then you put a big sort of hot doggy type sausage inside, inside there with some sauce.
Kind of like a sausage roll.
Yeah, they were really fucking nice.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Do you know
also
what
chili dog?
Chili
dog's great.
Isn't it a hot dog with just?
It's just a hot dog with chili on top. Chili on it.
Oh, right. Oh, that sounds nice.
It's great.
Another American
invention. You drown it in chili. It's not just like sauce. You drown it in chili. Yeah.
Oh. Do you know what hot dogging is?
Isn't it just a general term for like showing off?
No.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah,
hot dogging. Hot dogging is when.
Right, hot dog. First, before you say anything else,
I can imagine.
Hot dogging is an Americanism for showing off, but carry on.
Right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, you've got it locked in your mind there, Drew. Let's see if you're correct.
So,
it is
okay. Well, so I assume a lady has a labia majora parted somewhat, and that's the bun, and then your penis lays along it like the sausage.
Close.
Okay.
It's the arse. You do it. So because the buns.
Very good buns. I like it.
No,
and you slide your sausage in between the buns, and then.
So that can work, gentleman as well.
It can work, gentleman too.
We could have a daisy chain hot dogging session. A hot dog human centipede, if you will.
Hot dog human centipede.
I'll bear that in mind. When we come out of these little individual rooms and we meet up in the main studio, we'll in the control room, back in the control room, rather.
It sounds like there's some logistics to that, though. You got to get because with two people, you can get a rhythm going. Three people, I've seen that in porn, but I don't understand. It feels.
No,
I'm not interested in putting it between arse cheeks.
You would admit. Oh, don't say that. Don't tease us with it and say you're going to do it and then change your mind.
I mean, thighs or armpit, I'm up for. but
armpits and feet are the only two things about a human body I'm not
I
into.
dislike feet, but I like armpits.
No, I'm not into armpits or feet.
No, not into armpits myself. I'm not even into my own armpits. I actually shave my armpits.
Show us.
No.
Oh, yeah, he does as well, of course, because it's Chris.
Chris Ware armpit reveal.
There we go.
That's yeah. That's very clean. Yeah, I'd come in there.
Oh gosh. So there we go. That's probably the most skin I've ever shown on camera.
No, you've shown your nipple before. I've seen it.
Well, it's only a nipple. Like, it's not exactly a. I've only got the two.
Anyway, what the fuck are we talking about again? Where were we up to? Hot dogs. Yeah, we got so kibble. Yeah, Belter food. That was it. Yeah, one of the other things I wanted to say. This happened a wee bit earlier. Was when Avasarala's trying to persuade Holden about sending a message, and she. And I'm going to get the exact wording because I want to get this right here because this is a good line. Oh, fucking hell, I've scrolled it away. Bollocks, hang on. I shouldn't scroll anything. Oh, it's because I scrolled back to see Drummer's exact wording, that's why. Oh yeah, that's another, there's another good Amos line. When they're looking for the ammunition and say, it's almost full, it's a bullet party. Come on, Doc.
Oh, I thought you were going to say when Prax is watching the video and he's like, how could anybody do this to a human being, kind of thing, and Amos just goes, we had very different upbringings.
Yeah. I find that kind of
sad.
It's sad,
very sad. Yeah,
it's like I very much do feel like Prax is my spirit animal in this show. Like, it's just and I love the Amos Prax dynamic. Like, that's maybe my favorite.
I mean, it's very much how you described your friend at university and you. Right?
Yeah. It's that kind of thing, and I like even how Amos is like, he's gentle with him because he's like, I thought we learned our lesson about unsecuring stuff in Zero G.
In Zero G.
There's a line in a future episode that's coming up that's going to make your heart cry. Well, it makes me cry every single fucking time.
Oh my God.
Hamish will know what I'm talking about, I think.
I just want to say this. So
I'll text it to you.
They're talking about Avasarala's trying to persuade Holden to broadcast the video with the data so that they can prove it's a real message and all that sort of thing. And he says, wideband broadcast would let us up on everyone's threat board. We're too close to the war zone to risk it. And she turns around and says, I just saw the UN Secretary General address the General Assembly. The man's always been a fucking bobblehead.
I love that.
But today I saw
so
something
much.
else. Ehrenreich, basically.
He's literally a fucking bobblehead.
Yeah. Because you'd mentioned that before, Drew, and I was waiting for that line to come up,
Yeah.
Drew. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh, it's who he says it to as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But no, the speech.
Fucking bobblehead.
When Aaron writes, like, you should have front. You should have front.
Yeah, you should hear. And then
just to humiliate her and like, I admire this Aaron Wright. It's Aaron Wright with his shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's very catty. You know,
he really is. Yeah,
he really is a prick. But I mean, Avasarala's right though. He doesn't care really about anything. He would just lay waste to everything just for the sake of it, for the power, you know.
Well, I mean, you say that, but do you think that it's likely that in his mind it's a case of kill or be killed with Mars?
Possibly.
No, I think a little bit of him believes, because it came up in a previous episode. I think a little of him believes, what Avasarala drilled into him, which is Earth first.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of it is just saving his own skin. Because if things don't go his way, he's going to end up in jail.
Yeah, everything he's doing is just digging himself deeper, because if he stops, it all comes back to him in the end.
But I don't think he. I think in his head, I think he's the goodie. I mean, you can probably say that of pretty much anybody in any situation, but like...
you're always the hero in your own story, sort of thing.
Yeah, there actually isn't... I can't think of a character that actually probably breaks that in the Expanse.
Prax?
What about...
Prags? No, I mean
Quite selfless.
a bad character who knows they're bad.
Oh, right, knows
Doing
they're bad,
really
yeah.
What about Strickland?
No, I think
Again, I think
Strickland's
he's-
just self-absorbed. He just thinks
I
he's
think he's into the science.
doing the science. Nguyen maybe as well is another one,
Oh, he is such a prick, isn't he?
Yeah.
But I think even he thinks he's doing the right. Yeah, because future episode number.
Yeah, but he is Aaron Wright's puppet as well, which is we've discovered all that already. So, he's a fucking bobblehead. The man's he's always been a fucking bobblehead. That's
President
brilliant
Man.
Avasarala thing. Also, it's the continuing to curse like a sailor, as Holden points out.
Yeah, and I mean, President Man's speech is very Obama-esque in a way. Isn't it?
I was thinking that. I
also,
got Obama.
it's the way he's like so up his own arse about it as well. He's so.
But it's
himself.
exactly how liberal presidents justify mass
doing
violence
horrific
to
things.
liberals.
Yeah. Or like maybe and a bit of Clinton, or even a bit, you know.
That sort of thing, and at the end he's all like waving as if he's like, "Oh, I've done a good." He shows himself to be fucking stupid, and I think almost everybody in the room can tell that somebody else made the words for him. It's not. He delivered it well. Don't get me wrong, he delivered it well, but he delivered it in a way that somebody who's used to delivering speeches and would say whatever's on the card, as it were.
I think it should be written into law that politicians are not allowed to have speechwriters. That it's got to be their words all the time.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
I agree with that.
It's corrupting. Essentially, yeah.
Well, it's very obvious that everything that Starmer says is coming from advisors, and
he can't even
Blair
deliver it well though. He's fucking
he's fucking useless.
Also, no lapels on President Man's suit.
No.
That's,
are you going to show us? You want to show us? Are you? I know you love the fashions.
The fashion's really fascinating to me.
I know. I'm not getting it. I'm just saying I know you love the fashions.
I love the fashions. And I think I'll even
pop it up big screen for you as well.
I'm gonna clip that and omit the Eon's bit. Just have a clip of Chris going, "I love the fash."
Oh God!
There you go. Yeah.
So that, like, I mean, it's like that shirt is an interesting shirt. The color is ridiculous. The sort of the dark.
You're upset with white again, aren't you? The dark
white
cream
on black
color,
with no other color is pathetic.
I'm not sure the suit's black.
Blackish.
It's not. It's like a dark grey, a dark navy, like that politician color suit. But it's. Yeah, I mean, I like suits with a bit more character than that anyway. Maybe something like woolen or with a very soft pattern on it.
I wonder. I mean, you'd be the one to notice this, Chris. Is there anything relevant to the story? What collars they're wearing at different times? Does because they've had the sort of Nero jacket type thing going on occasionally and stuff. I wonder if that's like when he's equivocating, if he's got a different look or something. I can't remember now.
There are slightly different collars,
and this is the sort of triumphant thing, although it's not his triumph, it's Aaron Wright's triumph,
Yeah. Aaron Wright wears a lower collar.
Elizabeth Mitchell, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but she's just got like a plain white blouse on, but she just looks really hot in that blouse. I don't know why.
It's a good blouse, actually. Yeah,
it's just, I have no idea why, because she wears pretty much the same sort of clothes all the time. But with the white one on, she just, for some reason, I cannot put my finger on it at all.
White is very good in that capacity for showing the outline of your curves. Also with Avasarala is,
she's got the white jumpsuit thing. Yeah.
That blouse has quite a low neckline as well. Does that come into it?
Yes.
Don't know. Never really thought. Like I say, I never analysed the clothing as such. I just sort of noticed that's what she was wearing and wondered if it had any bearing on things.
It's a little loose.
She was wearing colours before as well. Yeah.
Oh, but there was one bit that made me laugh out loud, and I was really thinking about possibly basing a thumbnail around this, but I've already thought about it too much, so I've had to disqualify it. Right?
Is it what I think it is?
Is it to do with the wife?
Yeah,
it's like oh my god, why did the universe have to punish me? Why am I
that
so
bit, yeah,
fussy?
that's weird, isn't it? And her wife sort of slaps her across the communications device and says, "Oh, you think God's punishing you by having an interplanetary war?" Again?
It's like, get over
Ego.
yourself, how big you are.
I thought it was going to be the very awkward kiss that her wife blows her, the dorkiest kiss blowing I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, that kind of I don't want to say irritated. That's a bit of a strong word, but it jarred me a little bit because we have video communication nowadays. In fact, even yesterday when I was in the shop, there was someone who was having a phone call just on video phone now, as if it was normal. Yeah, that's like. I mean, because to me, a normal phone up to the ear seems the most.
Nobody does that anymore. I've noticed that as well. People sort of walk about holding their phones like it's fucking Star Trek.
Yeah, and
everybody in the street gets to hear what they're saying. Oh, thanks very much.
Yeah, but now it's but I saw and she was like. An older lady, like around
this
retirement
is
age.
This isn't young people I'm talking. This is actual fucking grown-ups I'm talking about.
I mean, Danny will frequently talk to us from shop on a video call.
Yeah, Danny does, but she's a young person, so I kind of expect. I'm talking about people in their, in their 30s and 40s and stuff.
Yeah, that's how I use a phone. If I get a call on the phone and I have to talk to somebody on the phone, I answer it, put it down on the desk, like I don't hold it.
I can't do that now.
But the acoustics are horrible for that. I mean, I know phones are pretty good nowadays,
I do.
But don't want to fucking hold something.
Oh, that's Anyway, so
no, because you used to put it on your shoulder like this, and you could still do stuff. You can't do that with a smartphone. Oh, he is doing it with a smart. I take it back. It's not comfortable though, surely.
No, you can't do it for a long time. You do it long enough to scribble a note or whatever.
Yeah.
But the trouble is with smartphones, you do that, and then suddenly you've like hung up.
Yeah, you push the buttons. Yeah.
Also, surely that's gonna slip out and like.
Yeah, and also not very hygienic. You've just rubbed a bunch of shit on your face.
It's just my phone. It's my phone.
You're the only one using it.
No, but you put it on the side. You drop it.
I do wipe Mars with it. I do wipe Mars with it as well. So that's.
I do hot dog my phone.
Yeah.
Hot dog your phone. Yeah.
I mean, I like one of the things I do like about phones is that they're dry white. You could just wipe them clean with a bit of antibac, and it's just like
I touch mine about once a fortnight. So.
Yeah, I'm not a big toucher of my. I'm not. I've got the apps. I should do an app thing on my phone. People love those. But the only real social media apps I got on my phone now is like Discord and Tusky for Mastodon.
Social media on your phone. Fuck's sake! That it's still when people are now and again on Fediverse, people will be talking and they'll say something that gives away that they're using a phone.
Yeah, it always freaks me out as well.
You're at home. You've got fucking keyboards and monitors and stuff. Why would you have this? Oh, I'm sitting on the couch. Get a fucking laptop.
For the short sentences,
sit back with your keyboard.
Keyboard is
fucking
fine.
Hell.
It's fine. Like a short keyboard is fine. I'm not like I'm about half as fast, which is fine. It's better than getting up, right? Like,
I live in this chair literally. So
yeah, same.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. If I wouldn't text from this location. I've got a tab open with WhatsApp on now.
What you doing in any other location?
Yeah, that's the issue here. Is it
walking?
Drew
picking
and I,
up
obviously...
my medication.
Walking?
Walking is like hot dogging, but without a penis. you move the buttocks and then you start.
Oh, that's a convincing walking motion.
That is quite. I'm quite sure.
Yeah. That's pretty.
I'm just clenching and unclenching my buttocks. That's all I'm doing.
Hey, what you gonna do today?
Oh God, what a show! But the thing that jarred me a little bit about this is that she went like something like, right, but it was very clear that it was like from a camera that you film shows with.
It
was like when you're talking to people like we are now, right? My camera's there. You can see like.
Well, you're disappearing because of the background, but yeah, we get what you mean.
Yeah, but she had a very narrow view lens, so it was like that, but not even like my arm goes off.
It was a wideish camera zoomed in rather than.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, my hand looks.
Although
so
maybe
much
that's
longer
just
than
future camera technology has improved. Nonetheless, either way, I think that should be our sign off for the show from now on.
No, on yeah. I like
an awkward kiss blowing. No, it's got to be awkward. It's got to be. I don't know. I can't remember actually. Did it?
We'll do something. We'll think of some. I like that. Two things about Anna as well. I like that they sent. She wants that. Avicenna wants to send a message to Anna particularly because she knows. She must, she must realise that Anna would not be happy about what just happened.
Yeah.
And she must know that that's not the whole. The speech might have been written partly by her, but she says that most of that was not. That was Erin, right? But the other thing is, she says her surname, which we've heard already, but I'd forgotten, and it seems unnecessarily long. It's Volovodov. It's not Volvodov.
Oh, we have heard
Voldov,
that.
It's Volovodov.
Volovodov. It's like 3 V's in Volovodov.
It sounds like a made up Russian name.
It does sound like a made up Russian name, yeah. I mean, it's probably not. It's probably a real Russian name, Volovodov.
Sorry to any Volovodovs out there.
Yeah, apologies.
Well, if I Google Volovodov, the only thing that comes up is the Expanse.
Anna Volovodov, right, there you go.
Reddit post, did the writers ever explain why Anna's last name is Volovodov and not Volovodova?
Would that be more Russian?
Is that in the books, maybe? Or yeah, maybe.
Oh, hang on.
Because it's a gender thing. Volovodov is male. Volovodova is female in Russian. So it must be a patronymic or whatever matronymic. I don't know.
It's the same name in the book. Yeah.
We need to ask Katya. We need to ask our resident Russian.
Yeah.
Although that could
Katya,
be
I'm sure it's Katya.
She's in a lesbian relationship, so it would be interesting if they had a matriarchal surname. Because there's a few. I noticed that it's more common now when people are getting married to rather than do something like double barrel their names or for the woman to take the man's name or something like that, to actually just come up with a new name.
I kind of wanted the double barrel thing to continue, so that in like 5 generations, people have got like 10 fucking surnames. It's just like, yeah. And even if you two of the names are the same, I don't care. I want it in there twice. You don't do any cancelling out.
Jones Smith.
Double barrel was the stupidest solution. Either take the coolest name or make up a new one. Yeah.
Yeah, or just keep your own names as well.
Your own. Don't get married then.
Then in that case, to me, marriage, especially from like a governmental point of view, is just it's a financial paradigm almost, right? Like if you're basically sharing a life in terms of you sharing a house and all your assets and all that kind of stuff, and then you're having children together, so that's kind of locked in. Then you've got like a legal framework for which to function through the bureaucracy of our society.
I mean, that shouldn't be necessary. It would be, but yeah, I mean, I get you, of course.
Yeah,
maybe rather than like keep the rarest name alive, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, with like more aristocratic circles, I do notice that when two like aristocrats marry, they often keep their own names because the woman would be relatively well statused and achieved in her own right. So they just keep each other's names there.
Well, I've actually just got to that bit in The Crown, which is terrible. Yeah. But it's the bit where, because Elizabeth she's the woman, and women take the name of their husbands, so she's essentially setting up a new dynasty. So she has to choose what her surname's going to be. And they don't go with Mountbatten, which apparently pissed off the Mountbattens.
Naturally,
it's terrible. It's a terrible show.
She went with Windsor then, I guess, or am I?
Which was what somebody had already.
They made that up so that they could distance themselves from the fact that they're German. The First World War. Well, they are. I mean, it was their cousins that were at war. I mean, it's just like the Middle Ages. It's the cousins that were at war.
Yeah, Saxe Coburg
Gotha. Yeah.
But I mean, I like the Germans. Now.
No. I have nothing against Germans.
No.
Never said I had anything against Germans. I've got things against royalty.
Oh yeah.
I like Anjune.
Oh, Anjun's lovely.
Anjun's great.
Shout out to Anjun.
Andrew,
Shout out to the show.
Benny's good. Benny's a good lad.
Benny's good.
No,
Yeah,
I don't really know Benny.
I don't know. We should get to him.
I'll take your word.
Yeah,
He's been about on the live streams. Joined us for a Wesnoth Wednesday.
I've seen him around. I just don't know him well.
He's always...
Right. I know we've sort of covered it briefly, but I was just going to go back to there's a couple of funny little bits in the attempted takeover of the ship by the three Martian kids.
Sorry, my lighting is bothering me again because I'm stupid. Is that any better? That'll do. Okay, carry on.
Okay, so I like it when Bobby just sort of climbs up the ladder and goes, "Hey fellas, so what's all the ruckus?"
Yes. What's all the ruckus? Yeah, love it.
Oh,
And stay right there, big girl. It's like, okay, I'm going to give you a pass because you're young and stupid, but keep pointing that thing at me, I'm going to take it away from you. You think you can? And then, of course, the other guy goes, fuck, she's a Marine, Martian Marine. Stop it or we're going to die.
He calls it, he says, like,
she could force feed it to you if you wanted to.
Feed you that gun if she wanted to, yeah.
So I've got a question about that.
I'd prefer it didn't come to that.
Now, as far as I'm aware, no one pulled the trigger on Alex's gun. But would there not be that kind of protection that was on the rifles? On Alex?
You mean on Mao's yacht?
No. You know when the
no, by the protection, because on Mao's yacht, Bobby picks up a
well, that function, and then there's.
I don't think it's on every weapon.
There's the guy that Holden fights, and he shoots at Holden, but
he's got no ammo.
Yeah. Which he knows, so I don't know why he pulls the trigger.
Maybe he's just hoping. No, because he's already checked the breach as well. So.
Okay. Yeah. So I thought guns as standard were issued a signature.
No, I don't think they're genetically whatever.
No, because if they did that'd be really difficult on a warship. So you get a rack of guns and somebody picks up the wrong one, and you get two guys in the field who can't fire their own weapon.
Switch around.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'd imagine
whatever, but
maybe that all guns would be registered to all palm prints or something.
Yeah,
maybe. Point is, they were not from that ship anyway, so they wouldn't. If that was the case, then that plot point would be give us another.
But the thing is, if they never pulled the because it might be the case that if someone's still pointing a gun at you, you still. Like, even if it's like, you're not going to be there going, ha ha ha, that's not registered to your signature. Like, do you really want to take that chance? Do you reckon?
Oh, yeah, I mean, there's a chance, that they've not, like, bypassed that somehow or whatever, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, and if they never pulled the trigger, they never find out, I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
But I don't think that's the case.
It's just a reaction. It's just a panicked reaction, I think.
Yeah.
I think these are just normal guns, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the transcript, and it's like... Bobby's talking to him, and the two lines that Holden interjects with, so the fact that I didn't shoot you in the head should prove to you we'd rather not kill you. And then later on, it's like, put the fucking gun down and live to find out. It's like he's like just getting angry, and everybody's calming down, and he's just getting angry, as you say.
Yeah.
And then
he does.
And then Amos comes up and
his
shit. Did I miss it?
It's his quixotic nature. He needs to stick his fucking oar in, and he needs to learn when to shut the fuck up and let Bobby do what Bobby's doing. Yeah,
but Bobby just blanks him out and carries on, which is quite good.
Have you guys got a game on to see how many times you can get the word quixotic into an episode?
No, I don't say it. But I don't say it that often. Honestly,
no, you don't say it that often. I don't. You might have different words.
Drew loves saying it, but it is from Don Quixote that it comes.
I must admit, I fucking love the word.
It's a good word.
It's a good word.
It's
a good word.
I learned a new cool word the other day, and I was hoping to just work it in casually, but I don't think the opportunity is going to come up. That is recherche.
Recherche?
Recherche. It's like French originally. It just means fancy, like a fancy version of something.
That's very recherche.
Your shirt's very recherche today, Chris.
Recherche.
Yeah. So that's word of the day.
Recherche with the U in the middle, right? Recherche.
Recherche with an accent.
Recherche, my darling. That's very recherche.
I'm gonna get Google to tell me how to say it.
Recherche. For a minute there, I thought that was like something that rebounds a few times and then just splats. like a ricochet. But
I
like
thought,
more...
I thought you were talking about the Irish gun dealer, you know. Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Google says, "Oh, I forgot now. Hang on, recherche."
Oh, recherche.
Yeah,
There's,
which I don't think is how I heard
Bobby's
it.
face in the chat for you. I'll put it up.
I love Bobby's face.
No, but it's the red kibble.
No, yeah. And then it just cuts. It cuts on that.
Yeah, it's just like.
I laughed. I laughed out loud. I've watched this one twice in recent days. Actually, 3 times in recent days, and I laughed every single time at that cut.
It's like,
a comedic cut really does it for me.
Yeah.
Like I love a comedic cut.
They're good. Yeah. So I like that. So is Naomi becoming a bit more like forgiven amongst the shit?
Slowly, because you can only hold a grudge for so long.
Yeah,
right?
but I mean, Amos still, because there's that little exchange between her and Amos,
Yeah.
which says things are simpler when you're just fixing something, when they're fixing up the ship to send the Martians off. But he says, yeah, some things can't be fixed, I think is what he says.
I know we've covered this ground, but they are all fucking hypocrites for that. They've all done things without
Yeah,
consulting.
there is there's a big amount of
shit.
hypocrisy in this. But I don't know. It's I'm trying. Yeah, I mean, I try to frame it in a way that it's not what they've done as much as how big this one was. But even then, I still can't quite see how they can.
Well,
I mean, if Chris stole some of my plutonium and gave it to the Welsh Assembly, I'd be like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, like I think so. I think I'll straight up say there's a very high chance that she might have just done the right thing.
Oh, I think she did as well. Yeah, but it's not to say. I think what's annoying the crew though isn't what she did. It's the fact that they'd all made a decision and then she just went and decided herself to do that because she thought she was worried she was going to die and she didn't want them to lose. Because she hadn't told them. She hadn't told them it's a double. It was the double lie as well. It's the I've sent it off into the sun. She hadn't, and then it's the it's not a lie. The second part, but the second part is then I thought I was going to die and I didn't want this to be lost. So it's as if it was as if she was going to do it all along as well. I think is what the second part of that indicates.
That's
and I think
fair.
that's
The idea that
on to it. That's what they're holding on to.
They're not the idea that they're not necessarily pissed off about what she did. It's how she did it. The fact that she did it secretly without consulting them, whatever.
Yeah, and it appears like she was going to do it all along.
But it's 100% guaranteed fact that they wouldn't have agreed to it in either of those cases. So I don't think she had an alternative.
Yeah. Again, I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. I'm just trying to see it from their point of view and see what the Yeah, but I don't know if Amos, Amos might have gone along with it eventually, though, but maybe not these days, as it were.
Yeah, and like, especially if Mars have the protomolecule and the belt have the protomolecule and Earth don't. That is the interesting power balance there. Interesting is maybe not the right word.
Sorry, just to finish addressing that thing is the other point about that, about what she did and everything, is that they also all saw what happened in it. They were all on Eros and they all saw what it did to people. And there's huge trauma in what happened on Eros. But then she saw it as well. So
she was there too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what Naomi's thoughts are on the protomolecule. Like, is it to them just a weapon, or is it something else as well?
I don't know, because the other thing as well is that who she gives it to. Out of everybody in the belt that she could have sided with, she sends it to the one person who she wasn't really keen on to start with, and then suddenly he's her best pal.
I think she trusts him to be like balanced and measured in his approach to things, and also we talked about before.
Trust Dawes with it, obviously.
Well, I think part of the reason she sent it to Fred is to force Dawes and Fred to work together, which is you could say would be good if them two could work together. That would be good for the belt. That would be good for the belters in general. You can make that argument. I'm not sure I necessarily agree, but I think that the test for anybody who's saying Earth and Mars have it, therefore the belt should have it, or Earth and the belt have it, therefore Mars should have it. The test for anybody saying that is, would you give it to the other faction then? like to Naomi. So if the belt and Mars had it and Earth didn't, would you give it to Earth? And she probably wouldn't. I don't think. Well, she definitely wouldn't.
I mean, I would rather if you take this as an analogy for nuclear weapons.
Well, that's kind
right?
of what it is, I think. And not in the whole story arc of the stuff. The stuff's got
no.
things,
But in this,
particular, in this power balance type thing, yeah.
I would much rather be the one. See, the thing is, it's like, how gutted would you be if you would say the only one with nuclear weapons? You were like, all right, I'm going to scrap these nuclear weapons. No one's going to have nuclear weapons. And then someone around the corner invents nuclear weapons again. And then it's like, shit, I've just given away. What do you do if you yourself, as a pacifistly minded person or a person that actively wants peace and understands that if you've just developed, maybe even by accident, looking for other technology, a very potentially destructive weapon that other people could eventually come around to developing something on a par, what do you do with it? Do you destroy it and pretend you never invented it? Do you put it in an underground bunker?
No, the problem is that other people will. Yeah, I mean, if you invent,
if you destroy it, like you've retained the knowledge. So if you need to make it again, you can make it again.
I mean, I'm sort of saying destroy the knowledge with it, destroy the research.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't think you can. You'd have to kill all the scientists as well. I mean, something like nuclear power, nuclear fusion, was a very wide and well-known thing by the time Einstein had, released his, within 10 years of Einstein releasing the relativity papers, it was probably. All scientists were thinking about it. Plus, the other thing is, I mean, you're talking about. I mean, this is the crazy thing about it all. When you know the story now, obviously, it was 50 years later or 70 years later now, and all that. The thing is that Britain was actually further ahead than almost everybody else, and they gave the Americans the secret, and then the Americans stopped sharing back. Right after the war.
Well, the Americans did share with Russia, not voluntarily. But...
Yeah, that's true. They did share with the Soviets. Yeah.
So would is the right thing to do to open source the proton molecule? Give everyone.
Yeah, I think that's probably.
But then all it takes is one rogue state, for example, Afghanistan, for example.
Yeah, but who gets to decide who's a fucking?
See.
Or else, as I think Drew said this already recently, I don't know if it was on the show, if it was just in chat, but it was just in chat, and we were talking about stuff. It's a surprise to us that nobody's created and used a dirty bomb. Given that they can, they can obviously manage. Terrorism, terrorist acts happen all the time.
If one country's got nukes, every country that wants them should have nukes.
But does that? See, I mean, I get. I don't know if we can have a principled approach to this, because if you say it is fair that everyone has them,
or at least has the technology.
This idea that
stockpiled weapons is a problem.
This idea that certain states can be trusted with them and others can't, I think is colonialistic. It's paternalistic, and there's only one country who's fucking used them.
Yeah. Those are all fair points.
If there's any country that can't be fucking trusted with them, we know who it is.
Yeah, and also the other thing about it is, sorry, I'm waving a USB cable at you. The other thing about it is it's the most likely people to use them aren't nation states or terrorists or whatever. It's single fucking nutters that are likely to try and do it.
Elon Musk.
I would be surprised. Wait a minute. Hang on, because you've got some really interesting. I was actually thinking about this earlier. We'll come back to the Musk thing, but I was going to say what I'm thinking about is like somebody like Putin, who knows he's going to die. Does he believe he's got a legacy, or does he know that it's all just going to fucking fall apart once he's gone? Once he's not there to strong arm everything. Is he the most likely person to actually start a war? Or?
I don't think so, because.
I mean, he's done it and threatened it
because of who he is. I don't think he wants to be remembered for that.
But he wouldn't be remembered, would he?
Because everybody's dead.
Yeah, basically, if you kill off most of the humans on the planet,
think on a strategic level, it's the countries with
same with Iran. Trump. I reckon Trump would quite happily.
Yeah.
Trump, I can see.
If Trump gets a 3 months to live thing from one of his doctors, he would go, fuck it, I'm going to nuke China.
I think if it came to the point of of Trump giving the order to use nukes, I think the
the people. Thankfully, these people don't have literally a button, or else it would go.
But at a strategic level, the countries who are likely to use them are the countries who. A country's only going to use nukes when they think they can prevent the other side from using nukes. So it would be if Iran got nukes and used nukes, Iran would be like turned into lava, basically. You need that first strike, massive fucking over. You need. I think only America, Russia, or China. I think are the only ones who would realistically use nukes, and they wouldn't use them against each other. They'd use them against a small country.
Musk.
That's
it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if Musk has already been trying to get nuclear power for himself.
Well, yeah, no, definitely. He's probably got all sorts of nasty shit going on.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that fucking picture of him with the katana?
I've seen pictures of him with that kind of cringe gear. Yeah, like, I think Musk. Honestly, Musk is the guy who we know has played Deus Ex and wants to be Bob Page, right? Like that
doesn't get that. He doesn't get it.
A secret now. Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if Musk's got fucking he's.
That's part of in the Expanse we're at the point where billionaires are ungovernable. They can literally do. Nobody can stop because they operate outside of any borders, kind of thing. Billionaires aren't at that point on our planet yet. But billionaires can still be arrested by governments. The speech that Avasarala gives about the power of government versus the power of corporations. Like, you only think you're more powerful because we've been sucking your dicks for so long.
I don't.
But if they get into space, maybe that's why billionaires want to get into space so much. There's no fucking laws in space. They can do whatever human fucking DNA experimentation, cloning, all the stuff that's banned. They can just do.
But then we've also got to bear in mind that there's a whole world of stuff here that we have zero privy to, right? Like international waters. They've probably got all kinds of shit going on in international waters that we don't know about.
But possibly. But I think there's always. Epstein's Island. There's stuff going on. But when it does get found out, they are. That's when they found out who's more powerful, governments or corporations.
Yeah. And the person that leaked the Panama Papers is killed. So,
yeah.
I think we're so close to it, if not already there. But the thing is, us as plebs, we wouldn't know. That's kind of the thing. We only know a fraction of the information.
It's very hard to keep things secret. There's an expression about something like a secret's only a secret when one person knows about it.
Yeah, that's
sort of. But then also we've got to take into, and I'm starting to sound a bit like you now, Drew, the class aspect of it, right? There will be certain things about the aristocracy. And when I say the aristocracy, I'm talking the elite of
oligarchies as well, which who are aristocrats. America's about to become a monarchy again.
Yeah,
basically.
And I can't help but feel that,
Elon Musk is going to be effectively the head of state.
Yeah, and also, oh my God, do you see that tweet from Amy Klobuchar that was like, "I'm starting the bipartisan bill to make the bald eagle the official American bird," and
I thought it was.
You're that's what?
Not official.
I guess not. Who gives a fuck? That's the thing.
Blue passports. Yeah, it's blue passports.
That is liberals blue at the moment. Literally, literally fiddling while Rome burns and all that.
Yeah,
that's one thing I hate about watching Parliament at the moment. Is when you see the SNP talking, you see those 4 fucking hideous fascists and gurning behind them.
When
they're there anyway.
They want to nationalise the water.
Who? The fascists?
Reform.
Oh yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah. That's not a reason to vote for fascists, though.
No,
you've got to remember all the other things they stand for.
I will reserve the Conservative Party as it currently stands is more fascist than Reform. Now, this is a bit of a race to the bottom. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
This is I'm not.
No, I agree with that. Reform, at least in presentation, are working class populist.
It's presentation,
which involves some, racism. But they're definitely not fascists, not yet.
Oh yeah. But
I love your semantic arguments for these things.
Yeah, it's all semantic. But I think what they did, what the Conservatives
the riots,
did with voter ID. Oh yeah.
Wasn't organised.
It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be organised. It
No,
was,
it does.
It was propagandized.
It's why things like Occupy on the other side, why Occupy and Black Lives Matter failed because it wasn't organised. There was nothing.
Well,
behind.
those riots failed. They were still
well, that's what I'm
riots.
saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's not fascism. Because it wasn't organised and it failed.
Okay, but that's quibbling over. Anyway,
reasons.
that's quibbling over definitions at this point. It's as you say, Drew. It doesn't really matter if it's fascist or not. It's fucking awful. That's
Yeah.
But hang on. At some point, I was going to come out with a point, and I've completely derailed it with fascism.
With the nuclear weapons.
Oh, the nuclear weapons. I think it was after.
Or was it the thing about deregulated activities in space?
The aristocracy, right?
Oh, right.
There are secrets that do come out, like affairs and things like that. Although there are like there are all sorts of things that we definitely don't know.
The literal aristocracy.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I think they've still, at least the British aristocracy, they've still got a shit more ton power than billionaires.
Yeah,
they are above the law.
Yeah,
obviously. Look at Andrew.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, they've also got
they've got a nonce who gets to do whatever the fuck he wants still.
Yeah. But he
at least the media can call him a nonce though and not be.
Yes,
that's the one bit of.
But the when it comes to like protecting their class, they will all just go in line and you can set your watch by it, right?
No, but the monarchy and billionaires aren't the same class.
Yep.
They're not the same class, but there is a Venn diagram overlap.
Yeah, there's an overlap but
there's some shared
interest. Not as big. Yeah, sure. It's not as big an overlap as I think some people
all right.
think.
If we take a billionaire class, genuine aristocracy, the same dynamic still apply. I don't know why. Is that when something threatens the class as a whole, they will step in line and unify.
Yeah, but I don't think the aristocracy will get behind billionaires.
No. Two separate.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's
the aristocracy will protect the aristocracy, billionaires,
and the oligarchy will protect the oligarchy.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the oligarchs are more individualistically
more Luigis.
opposed.
More Luigis.
An army of Luigis.
Yeah.
I love that his name is very close to Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi Mangiano.
Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
His name means eating or something, doesn't it? Mangiano means to eat a lot. So it's like eat the rich. That's what they've been saying.
Yeah.
People.
Oh yeah. Or as the youngsters say nowadays, we are eating, which is to say we are enjoying the moment. That's what they say.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Chris keeps up with the young people very well.
I'm good with that. I like the young people slang. I think young people slang is better than my generation's slang.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Yeah, I like young people culture.
I like made up stuff better. I like Douglas Adams' piss take of slang. The Whoopie Froods and stuff like that. It's just
Was that? I thought that was Clockwork Orange.
No, that's Douglas Adams.
Oh, was it?
Droog's
Clockwork Orange one.
Droog's
yeah.
But people use that because in the thick of it, the show's not called In the Thick of It, by the way, but in the show, The Thick of It, when I've forgotten him now.
What, Malcolm Tucker?
No, her name.
Her name.
The leader.
Sorry, I thought The Thick of It only had one character, Malcolm Tucker.
No, lots of characters. They're all fucking awful people, every single one of them, except one who's a bit less awful and just inept. Anyway, she's talking about her kids and says that basically, for political reasons, she's made her kid go to a public, state school instead of a private school, which is where she was going to go.
Oh yeah.
And she says, I've made her come to this place, and she's turned into a fucking droog, So it gets used as a...
That is a good fucking show.
That's a great show.
They use the word nerk in Porridge for BBC, I think it is, isn't it? Because they...
Nerk.
Is it nerk? You fucking nerk? They don't say fucking. That's the thing, because they can't swear on BBC. They sometimes...
Well... That was a thing. That was quite... I think it was an episode of I Got News for You, maybe, where... Armando Iannucci, rather. Yeah,
he's good.
Armando Iannucci was on it, and he was saying that they had like an exchange rate of fucks to cunts, so they could get extra cunts by taking so many fucks out and stuff like that. But but the thing he was on, they were talking about. Oh God, what was it? This something like. They had an actual effect on something political, basically, because of the people were using a phrase from the show and stuff. Well, I know that people used omnishambles. That was a bit of a
that's a good
for
a
while. Yeah, that was the tick of it, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's when he's speaking. What's her bloody name? I forgot her name. She's
one of my favourite Malcolm Tuckerisms is you've laid a golden egg. You laid a golden egg of solid fuck.
No, you've laid your first egg of solid. Your first. Yeah, no, but so do we I oppose her? No, she'll kick herself in the head. She does yoga. She'll be able to manage it or something like that. Tinker Tailor Soldier cunt. That's another one. I'm going to have to look up what Rebecca Front's character's called, because otherwise I'm going to go mental.
I'm just scanning through the episode now. I think we've covered all the bits and pieces.
Also, this is much easier, Hamish, if you just call people like President Man and stuff and Spy. Like,
you have got a point there. You have got a point there, but I'm
gonna actor names. I barely know character names.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I'm terrible with that. Also,
Nicola Murray. She's Nicola Murray. That's.
Yeah. See, but the thing is, we now use President Man as a pejorative because he is completely vapid.
Well, he is. Yeah. I mean, even when they say his name, even I kind of go, "Oh yeah, him."
See, Esteban kind of sounds like President Man if you say it like slurred, don't you?
He's got he's got like a double-barreled name though, isn't he? It's not just Esteban. It's. Oh
my God, we don't have to give him a surname and everything, do we?
Is it Rees-Mogg? Esteban.
Oh my God, it still blows my mind that Jacob Rees-Mogg did not have a computer in his office. Like,
did he not?
What? He didn't. He did a little like photo of him in his office with like a fucking quill or something, and it's just like
it's all affectation to hide his.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, I'm a jolly chap. Haha! No, you're a fucking fascist. And he is a fascist. I don't care what anybody says about definitions. That man's a fucking fascist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, he just
Esteban Sorrento Gillis.
Sorrento
Gillis is hyphened.
That's cool. His name is way more interesting than he is.
Yeah, his name kind of that fills in his personality, sort of thing, you know.
Oh God, not having a. Does he just get? He must just get everyone else to do the work for him. Just be like.
I mean, it's Biden. It's most Democrat presidents, isn't it? It's just a presentable man in a suit who can kind of talk if you put words in front of him and looks all right.
So with someone I know will sort of gauge someone as technically literate if they can send an email with an attachment. Right?
Wow.
So do you think Joe Biden could, without help, send an email with an attachment?
No.
Or both of my parents could easily do that, right? Mm. And all of us could easily do that. And I'm imagining, is there anyone who watches this show? Email. Oh my God. Oh, email in.
Email us with an attachment. Yeah.
I don't know. Just like I get like particularly old people that don't want to learn computers and stuff. There can't be anyone under the age of.
No, I don't think it's about that. I think it's about it's people who maybe not with Biden because he was actually fairly working class up, or like normal.
I reckon Biden could.
I'm thinking of like people who've just they've just had that kind of thing done for them their whole lives.
Yeah, I mean, somebody like Rees-Mogg doesn't need a computer. He's got a staff.
Yeah. What was the bit? Because you know how like the royals, like literally they are dressed, like they get out of bed, like still to this day they get out of bed and they are dressed by somebody else. And there was that bit when the king, the new fucking king, it was after the coronation when he was signing something.
Oh yeah.
And
the pen.
One of his, the pen, and he just
pen. There's a pen on the side, you fucking fuckface.
But just that sort of that kind of attitude.
Yeah, they can't. The Queen was better at hiding all that shit than most of the others are. Mm. But the others, the thing is, the fact that she was Queen for so long meant that all the others didn't have to hide it as much, and they just got used to being themselves, which are horrific people. And that's why people that, Andrew and
actual fucking vampires.
horrific people. Really horrible.
Do you reckon we'll see the end of them?
Well, the two campaigns start today. Louis Mangione, the monarchy, and nuclear weapons for Wales.
Okay, all right. Those are the.
See, Scotland doesn't need nuclear weapons because we're already a fucking target because they store them there.
Yeah, which is why America. I don't think America will ever let Scottish independence happen because of that. Because independent Scotland would get rid of that base.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's one of the first things. Yeah. Well, they're trying to undermine evolution as it is. They're trying to undermine it at every turn.
So if we're going to campaign for nuclear weapons for Wales, does that mean I need to end my subscription to the campaign for nuclear disarmament?
No, because that's everybody needs to. I'm in favour of everybody disarming, but until that happens, Wales should have nuclear weapons.
We'd never use them though, and we don't. I don't think we could be mean enough.
Not even on London. Go on.
Go on. You know you want to.
Go on. I think Scott.
We won't say anything. We'd be on your side.
Yeah.
I'll give them to Sinn Féin if you want that to happen. Really.
All right. Cool. Yeah.
I don't. No, Sinn Féin are a valid political organisation. Steady. Well, they always have. It was Sinn Féin that. What was it? 1912 or 1920 or something when they won the election. And then just
okay, if they ended up, oh my god, I'm sorry, I had a bit of a racist against the Irish thought of if we give the IRA nuclear weapons, they'd still manage to find a way to put it into a car bomb.
Oh, that would be good. No, that's funny.
I mean, you could put a nuclear weapon in a car.
Yeah, you totally could. Yeah,
just put it in a backpack.
So apologies, first of all, apologies to Paul from Northern Ireland, and probably apologies to Wing from Ireland as well, because.
No, I think that's a good thing.
But if either of you want nuclear weapons, do you get in touch?
Yeah. I mean, Paul's in the occupied territory and Wing's in the Free State. So
we know how to attach them to an email. So
sorry if that was offensive, but it did amuse me.
No, that was fine.
I hope it amused you.
Speaking of somebody whose nan was Irish, you're fine.
Well, one of my best friends was Irish. So.
I mean, I'm not saying that pejoratively.
I'm sorry. I just saw.
Spin on these things.
I mean, it's on the Fediverse, it's on social media, so maybe it's not true. But I just saw somebody suggest that a Republican senator, Rand Paul, has suggested that the House elect Elon Musk as Speaker of the House to disrupt the swamp.
That's a very Rand Paul thing.
Hang on a minute. Why did Rand Paul? I thought Rand Paul didn't like fucking Trump.
No, he didn't. He very much didn't.
They're all in the boat now, though. So
a lot of them did. A lot of them didn't during the competition, and then they get in line once. Yeah.
Once. Oh, this happens so often. You can set your fucking watch to it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It's almost like it's just two neoliberal parties, and like it's all fucking nonsense.
Just like Britain.
I think with Britain we've got a little bit more hope. But
I don't see much of it. As a Scot, I don't see much of it.
Our hope is coming in the form of if Reform are on board for nationalisation, then that's gonna push the other parties to the left on economic issues.
Yeah, that would be handy. Yeah, because they don't. I mean, can you imagine if things went and he did somehow became Prime Minister? Fucking hell.
I think he could be Prime Minister.
Yeah, it could because of the. I mean, it's like I never believed that Boris Johnson could have fucking got the job, but I mean, Farage's tactic before has always been to come second in a lot of Tory seats to put pressure on the Tories. Yeah.
But if he can get that money off Musk, then he can scrap that strategy and go for a strategy of actually winning seats. Yeah. And I think they'll be quite successful. Yeah. I think the Tory party might be dead.
Which is terrifying.
I
think that's the one thing. It was when you were talking earlier about parties changing. Yeah, I think the Conservatives, as they exist, are gone. Yeah.
I mean, okay. Here, how about this for a hypothesis, right? The Conservative Party's biggest power base is sort of tradition, right? They are the traditionalist party of the country. If this happens, if Farage, who is a newer version of conservatism, right? Like a reinvented British
Well,
conservatism.
not to interrupt it, but it's representative of a battle that's been ongoing. Brexit is part of it, Trump is part of it, Farage is part of it. It's a battle between global capital and bourgeois capital.
Yeah.
As in, So Farage is on. Is
what he describes as the elite are just old money, and he's new money. That's basically the fucking difference.
Yeah, but the thing about
city boy and city money.
But the functionality of reform is a lot more chaotic than the established function of the Conservatives, which have had, I don't know, it feels like.
And also they are populist. They of course they're not really populist, but they have to. If that's their electorate, if that's their base that's voting for them, they're gonna have to give them something. So I'd rather have a populist right-wing party than a billionaire right-wing party.
Sure, but what if, right? So if this is the end of the Conservative Party, which I think is a distinct possibility, depending on how Farage plays the game here, there is also a distinct possibility that Reform are not equipped to hold power, and they just might crumble apart. They might get scattered. They might have.
They've fallen apart. I mean, they've
fallen
had
apart regularly.
Yeah, they've had different names and they've fallen apart regularly. I mean, it's a gravy train for them. That's all they're interested in. That's the problem. That's why they're not as organised as like the huge fash,
they're not as disciplined.
Trump's lot and stuff. They're not as organised as that.
Yeah, so they lack the discipline. So it might be that this is the collapse of the right in general.
I think
Labour still exists.
I think if it came to the point of Reform basically making the Tory party irrelevant, they would become the new Tory. They would take over the Tory party infrastructure.
Yeah, I think that's what they want. I think that's kind of what they want. They want to.
It's
like
a rebranding, right?
A coup.
Yeah.
But you're not going to lose the right in Britain because the right are in power in Britain right now. Fuck your Overton window. This is a right-wing government.
Very right-wing. Yeah. I think this Labour government is probably to the right of if the Tories had got in again.
Yeah, probably is.
On most stuff, including immigration.
They're fucking terrifying. I mean, Starmer is just a puppet with like Blair and what's the other one? Fucking speech guy. The Malcolm character.
No, I always forget.
Malcolm, the real Malcolm Tucker. I can never remember his name.
Yeah, anyway.
It's not Mandelson.
It's basically a puppet with their hands up his arse. That's all he has.
Shit.
Yes, there's an A.
Alistair Campbell.
Alistair Campbell, there we go. Yeah, I mean, he's a fucking nasty piece of work.
Anyway, we're way off the Expanse.
Are we done? I think we've kind of covered the Expanse, really, haven't we?
I think so. Got into
a political rant at the end. But despite the what's the word I'm looking? Despite the semantic arguments, we have fascists in power. Not a whole government of fascists, but we have fascists in power. Drew disagrees. So you don't think that locking up climate activists and
that is fascistic, but that doesn't make the government.
That's I'm saying. The whole government isn't a fascist government, but we have fascists in power in the governments. We've had fascists in power under the Conservatives. There was definitely fascists in the cabinet.
If this government is fascist, then every
I just say that
every UK and US government has been fascist since Victorian times.
Yep, pretty much.
Well, that definition of fascism.
But what I'm saying is the whole. I never said that the whole government is it, but we've had fascists in the cabinet of the previous governments for a long
forever.
Time. Yeah.
I mean, our upper classes have.
There are fascists in power. Fascist people, not necessarily the whole cabinet or the prime minister or whatever. Because usually what they do is they've got somebody in. I mean, look, going back, bringing it back around to the Expanse. They've got a bobblehead in charge of the parties all the time, and that's what the Tories have had all the way through this last 15 years, whatever it was, and that's what they've got in the Labour so-called Labour Party now.
I don't think we're heading for actual fascism, though. I think we're heading for billionaire feudalism.
Oh well, tell the people that are going to physically suffer and die under that it's different. This is why I don't like the semantic wording of it. This is my point. People who are poor in the lower classes everywhere are going to suffer. People are dying right now, and more people are going to die under Trump, for example, than and more people are going to die under Starmer.
Like, words mean things.
Yeah, and that's why it is fascism, though. That's my point. I know it's a semantic thing, and you're going to say, well, no, the actual...
But it does mean a specific thing. I mean, there is a massive disagreement about what specifically it means, but, you know, it is a specific set of ideals and...
More people are going to suffer, and more people are going to die. People are going to die. People are dying this winter already because of the fucking policies of this government. People...
But not everything bad is fascism.
But
just use the
right.
word.
Okay. Well, we need we need a new word.
The word does.
Okay, we need a new word.
You don't call an earthquake a hurricane and go, well, it's not a hurricane, but people are suffering, so I get to call it a hurricane.
Fair enough. You know, it's a semantic thing where I get that.
It is. It's absolutely.
I get that with it. But the point is that treating people as things, as Terry Pratchett wrote, he says treating people as things is where it all starts, and that is the exact problem. And to me, that's the kind of core root of fascism, treating people as things.
It's the core of a lot of things. It's the core of a lot of bad political systems, including, Soviet communism.